Hi, welcome to Campus Cooking. My name is Chef Kevin. I am the food service director here for the South Euclid-Lyndhurst School District. And today we have a special guest.
Anne Brzee.
She is our food service assistant and also our office manager for the food service department. Today what we're going to do is we invited Anne here to show her how to make a citrus chicken salad. It's a black peppercorn and sage encrusted chicken with a fig-infused vinegar with orange marmalade dressing, tossed with a little bit of fresh fruit. We have some blackberries, some raspberries, we have some grapefruit, we have some orange segments, some toasted almonds. I think you're going to love this dish.
I will.
It's simple, it's easy. This was one of the first salads when I graduated from culinary school. This is one of the first salads that I learned to make, and
First ones.
especially it's a good salad for this time of year, being February.
Right.
It's extremely cold in Northeast Ohio right now. It's kind of, if you were able to look outside, it's dark and gray and kind of snowy right now. So the salad will it's a burst of vitamin C, protein, and it's going to get you guys ready and myself ready for that bathing suit season that's coming up pretty shortly around the corner.
Don't like to talk about that, no.
Right. So what we're going to do first is what I want to show you is I want to show you how to encrust the chicken.
Okay.
If you notice, what we have two cutting boards here.
Right.
One is going to be used for the chicken solely, just for that purpose, just so there's no cross-contamination with the raw fruits and the vegetables or the lettuce. We have a grill back here. This is a industrial grill that we use in the the restaurant business or these schools. And if you want to do this at home, you can also just have your husband just fire up that grill outside.
There you go.
And make the same salad, so it's no problem.
Perfect.
So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a bowl.
Okay.
And we just washed our hands, so our hands are clean for this part. We're actually going to take the chicken, place it in the bowl. And we always want to use one hand when we're doing this because this way this hand has stayed clean, it's not contaminated, and if the phone rings or you got to answer your emails or if you want to text or Facebook, you can do that now.
You're not supposed to text and cook though, I thought, right?
I didn't, well, it's not easy. So what you want to do is go ahead and put some of that oil on the chicken.
All right.
That's good.
All
And
right.
what you're going to do is you're going to toss it around. Just remember to use one hand.
One hand.
Okay.
Need more oil?
Oh, that's good.
All right.
And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get just some of the oil on the chicken, and what we're going to do is we're going to dredge the chicken in this rub sage, crushed black pepper mixture with a little bit of salt in it.
Okay.
We're just trying to get some of that sage flavor. The sage is kind of a earthy flavor with it's in the mint family, it's Mediterranean, so it's a wonderful dish for this. We have some of the cracked black peppercorn.
Okay.
This is going to give it that bite and that spice that we're looking for, and a little bit of the salt to help bring out all the flavors together. So
great.
What you're going to do is take the chicken, and you're going to just kind of dredge it into the sage. Yep, just lightly, yep. You can put it back into the bowl, that's good.
Okay.
Shake off any of the excess. That's good. And then we'll do the third piece.
It's killing you not to be doing this, isn't it?
It does, it's kind of hard. Kind of when you become a control freak, that's what happens.
Yes, yeah, this is true.
We'll put that away.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our chicken and we're going to actually throw it on the grill right now.
Okay.
If you want to wash your hands.
I do.
And while she's doing that, I'll go ahead and throw the chicken on. And as soon as you throw the chicken on, you're going to smell that sage starting to cook.
Now I'm going to babysit the chicken.
Now Anne's job will be to watch the chicken, make sure that it doesn't burn. And what we're going to do is, while we're doing the chicken, we can actually start making our salad and our dressing. But we're going to grill the chicken for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side.
Okay.
And then we're going to flip it over. And then one of the little secrets that we're going to show you today is also when you're in the restaurants, what we like to do is if we have a grill like this in the restaurant, we'll actually mark our proteins. We'll kind of put those diamond little marks on there. We'll put it on a sheet tray and then we'll finish it off in an oven.
Okay.
In the restaurant, it's usually about 400 to 500 degrees of an oven. It's a convection oven, so it's going to cook really fast. But what happens is if you continue to grill this chicken on this direct heat, it's going to have a tendency to be dry.
Yeah, that's not so good.
So what we want to do is we want moist chicken. So we're going to finish off in a 350-degree oven.
Okay.
For about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're grilling our chicken, first mistake most people make when they're grilling their chicken is when they try to flip it too soon.
Mm-hmm.
What you want to do is, as you can see, the grill's it's really nice and hot.
Right.
So it doesn't stick. So that means it's, at any point in time it's ready to be flipped. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll let that kind of sit up there for a
couple
second.
more minutes. Okay.
We'll put our tongs over here. And what we have here today for the salad, we have it's a mix of baby greens. It's baby arugula, baby spinach, baby red oak. This gives it, this baby lettuce is so tender. It's going to have a nice bite to it. It's not going to be crunchy like an iceberg or a romaine,
right.
But it has a nice texture, so it's easy to bite into. As you can see, some of the stems are there too, because this is a baby lettuce mix.
Is this stuff we get from the farmer
This
now?
is stuff that we get from the local farmer,
Okay.
From Red Basket Farms. His name is Floyd.
Floyd,
I always
Farmer
want to call him
Floyd.
Farmer Floyd, but he
Yes.
likes to be called Grower
Wow.
Floyd.
Grower Floyd.
Grower Floyd, yes.
Gotcha.
So he's very trendy now.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is, you can see this is a beautiful mix, and very tender. Try a piece, actually.
Sure.
So it's really tender and
It
soft.
is.
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to show you how to make the grapefruit sections
Okay.
first, and then we're going to toss in, or do the orange segments, and then we're going to do the raspberries and blackberries. We're going to toss those in with the salad, and then we're going to make the dressing also, okay?
Perfect.
But first we want to make sure that we don't burn our chicken.
Yes.
So as you can
Priority
see,
one.
we're going to kind of turn the chicken about 45-degree angle. Or you
And
can
what does
switch
that
it.
do?
This is going to help put those nice grill marks on the chicken that you might see in a restaurant when you get that steak. They look like a diamond.
Yes.
And we all know that a diamond is a woman's what?
Best friend.
Correct.
Yes.
So we're just going to mark those real quick. They're fine for right now.
Okay.
So what we can do is we're going to make our dressing in this bowl.
All right.
And the reason that we're going to make the dressing in this bowl is because we don't want to make all this dressing and then we don't want to dump it onto the lettuce. This is a very fragile lettuce, so what's going to happen is if you make this dressing, it's going to kind of sit on top of the lettuce, it's going to flatten it down, and when it comes to presentation purposes, it's not going to look that good, all right?
Right.
So we have our fig-infused vinegar, we have our orange marmalade,
Yes.
we have our, like I said, we have our blackberries, our raspberries, orange segments, and grapefruit segments. We also have our toasted almonds. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, you want to do this?
Sure.
We're going to take
You
about,
making me do this and watch the chicken?
yep, about a
Okay.
tablespoon and a half, 2 tablespoons of orange marmalade.
Okay.
And then we're going to take our vinegar. I'll watch the chicken.
Good idea. Where you go?
Go
That
ahead.
way?
I'll watch it.
All right. More?
That's good. That's
All
good.
right.
And what we can do actually is with this dressing is we'll stir it up. We'll kind of give it a little taste and make sure that it's not too bitter and it's not too sweet.
Okay.
And what we can do is when we're doing our segments, we can take some of the natural juices of the orange and some of the grapefruit, and we can toss it in here to
Yeah.
kind of loosen up the dressing if we
That'd
like.
be great.
Okay?
Yep.
Looks
All
good.
right.
Let's put that back in there. That's okay.
All right.
So as you can see, the chicken's starting to get those grill lines on there. This one you can see a little bit more has the diamonds in it.
Right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take it off, put it on a sheet tray.
Pop it in the oven.
We're going to pop it in the 350-degree oven. Like I said, for about 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Just want to make sure that we pay attention and that we watch it.
We need to.
Chicken is very
Check our time.
forgiving, so we should be okay, all right?
All right.
So now that we have this dressing made, we're going to set that off to the side.
Okay.
I'm going to show you how to do the orange
The secret
and the grapefruit. Okay?
of cutting the fruit.
So which one is the orange and which one is the grapefruit?
Eeny, meeny.
Okay.
Grapefruit, orange.
Very nice.
Clearly.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take our top off, the bottom, put all our scraps in our bowl, move this knife just so we don't cut ourselves.
Yes.
What
Always
we're
good
gonna-
to have a scrap bowl, huh?
Correct.
Yes.
Scrap bowls from Rachel Ray cost about $30. You can go to your local yard sale
Dollar store.
and get one for $1.50.
There you go.
Sorry, Rachel. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off the skin.
Let me assist you.
Yeah. And we have, as you can see, we have these natural lines in the oranges. And what we're going to do is we're actually, and the grapefruit's the same way, so what we're going to do is we're just going to cut in between each little white line. We're going to make the segments. It's pretty easy. Now you can buy these already done. I don't recommend that. They come packed in sugar. They're just not as good, and what you'll actually taste is you'll get this almost like this kind of aftertaste of drinking, like if you were to drink a soda or something, it kind of burns your throat.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah,
now,
so
if you're not skillful with the knife,
correct.
how would you cut that?
How would you cut what?
How would you get your little segments like that?
Well, what you're going to do is you just cut in between. It's already there for you.
Well, you
the
know.
lines are made up.
Okay, Kevin.
There you go.
There you
See
go.
that? Boy Scouts, they always tell you not to cut towards yourself. And what I'll do is I'll take some of this orange and I'll squeeze it to get some of that juice in there.
Be a good flavor.
So we don't want to waste too much.
Nope.
And then what we'll do is we'll add this to the ones we already have done. We're not burning anything, are we? No.
No,
chicken's
see,
not on.
test.
So then what we're going to do is we're going to take off the top and the bottom again. And we're going to do this. Do you want to try this?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, I don't want to lose a finger today. That'd be bad.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start taking off the skin, and you can see this white line right here
Right.
of the fruit. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our knife and we're just going to follow that line as we go down. And that's going to help you get that skin off in one stroke.
Besides, you do a fine job at that.
Yeah. This was my job for about the first 3 years in the hotel, cleaning fruit. That's all I had to do. Clean fruit, grill fish.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do again is we're going to follow those lines.
All
This
right.
is kind of like God's little natural line or divider for you. Mother Nature at its best.
Looks great.
Just, you don't want to go down too far. You're going to end up going to the hospital.
Yeah.
So that's why you want to be careful.
We need to do anything with the chicken, or it's good?
Chicken's good for right now.
All right.
What we're going to do for the chicken is we're going to look for an internal temperature of about 165 degrees, okay? So then what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze some of this grapefruit juice in there too. It's going to loosen up the dressing. I got it. That's okay.
So right here.
There you go. We're going to wash our hands. Some of that sugar off from the fruit, from the juice. You always want to keep your hands clean when you're going,
Yes.
and also clean as you go too. That's the most important thing. When you're at home, you don't have a dishwasher working for you,
No.
unless those are your kids
Those
or
are
your
the
husband.
kids, yes.
So what we want to do is take our grapefruit, the ones that we already cut up. We're going to take our wet towel. I got it.
You got it.
Yep. We're going to wet our towel. And we're going to wipe off our cutting board.
Like we said, clean kitchen's a happy kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone functions better.
Towel down there. It's dirty now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure since we've added the juice from the oranges and the grapefruits, we want to make sure we taste the dressing again to make sure that it's okay.
All right.
There you go, if you want to taste
Thank
that.
you. Mix it up.
So the reason we invited Ann today was so she could taste everything.
Yes.
She's also the dishwasher.
I can
She
be
doesn't know that.
brutally honest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It's
Yep.
nice and sweet.
It is sweet.
It's got a little bit of
Little
tart
kick.
to it.
It's got a little kick, yeah.
Yep. We're going to check our chicken.
Okay.
Make sure that we're not burning it yet. Smells good. Can you smell that? See how it's about getting done?
Yep.
Smells earthy.
It does.
So now what we're going to do, we're going to take a little bit of our, I'll let you do this actually.
All right.
We're going to take a little bit of the grapefruit.
Okay.
We're going to toss it in with this salad mix with the greens.
All right. All of this or just?
No, just a few.
Okay.
Or a couple more.
A couple
It's
more.
okay. You know, if you're making this at home, you can put as many in as you like.
All right.
So we're going to take the orange segments.
Good?
That's good.
Okay.
And then we'll take the blackberries and the raspberries.
All right.
As you can see, everything that we have laid out right now, we have the orange segments done, the grapefruit segments done, our berries are out, our almonds are toasted, we have our fruit in a bowl, we have our orange marmalade made. These are all things called mise en place, and it's a French term for having everything in its place. It makes things easy, makes things fast, makes things quick. It's easy.
Ready to go.
Makes life easy in the kitchen.
It does.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to take all this and kind of mix it together real quick.
All right.
And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to place this in the bowl with the dressing.
Okay.
Now, before you do that, is the dressing to your liking?
It's perfect.
Okay, good.
Thank
That's what we
you.
like to hear.
Okay. Get some of the berries in there.
Yep, that's good. Keep going.
Want all of it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Could have just dumped the bowl then, huh?
You could have.
Yeah.
Mother Nature gave you hands, so you might as well
Might
use
as well
them.
use them.
Here's a spoon to kind of stir that up with. Or you can toss it with your hands.
Yeah, I'd rather use my hands.
Okay.
No, actually, I really wouldn't.
No?
Because
As long as your hands are clean, it's okay.
Well,
this is at
they
home
are.
too. In a
Yeah,
restaurant
this is
or
at home.
in a school setting, you always have to wear gloves with anything that's not going to be cooked, okay?
Right.
So just remember that too.
Yes. I don't know.
So now that we're doing that,
Okay.
now do you think that we're going to need to add more dressing to that?
I think a little bit more. I
think
would
so?
think. I don't know. You know?
You want to give it a taste and see?
Sure.
We'll pull our chicken out and let it cool.
Might be all right. I don't know. I think it's good.
Good? What we've done is we pulled our chicken out now. We're going to let it sit for a few minutes and cool. If you want to find out how your chicken is cooked, you're trying to cook it to 165 internal temperature.
Right.
And in the restaurant business, we kind of just feel it. We kind of been doing that for a while. So, but what we want to do is you can buy a thermometer at Walmart or Target or wherever, Williams-Sonoma. Williams-Sonoma is going to cost you $20. Target's going to cost you about $5.
Right.
But like I said,
More
we're looking for
reasonable.
internal temperature of 165 to make sure that the chicken's done.
Okay.
As the chicken cools, we're going to let the molecules and the juices rest in the chicken.
Okay.
I always use the hot air balloon experience or the example of when the hot air balloon starts to heat up, all the molecules are bouncing around. It's what pushes out the balloon, forces it to lift. With the chicken, what's going to happen is we're going to let the chicken rest for a minute or so, and then we're going to let all the juices kind of come back to the center. And then we're going to slice it up and then toss it on top of the salad, okay?
Perfect.
So what we're going to do is we're going to chop up the chicken now that it's rested for a few minutes. Take our few pieces. We'll save that for later.
All right.
And then we're going to slice up our chicken. As you can see, it's rested for now, so it's not hot. And what happens is when we take this chicken and it's not too hot, we can put it on top of the salad, okay? So we're going to slice our chicken.
Okay.
See how nice it is?
Looks moist.
Nice and moist.
Yep.
You can see the juices kind of coming out of the chicken.
Yeah.
Perfect chicken. So we'll grab 2 of our plates. And we're going to take our lettuce and berries.
Place it on there very carefully.
This is a beautiful salad. It's
It
got a lot
is.
of color.
Looks very springy.
Like I said, it's good for when you're getting ready for bathing suit season.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that.
Right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our chicken, place it on top. And we don't want to put the chicken extremely hot on top of this lettuce or it's going to wilt the lettuce. You put as much as you like on there.
Oh, looks
Put
great.
a couple more pieces on my salad. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some of the toasted almonds on top. And give it a little try. See what it tastes like.
Perfect.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
This is always my favorite part.
Eating the food. Excellent.
You can taste the earthiness in the lettuce too. Fantastic. I want to say thank you. join us next week as we do the ultimate chicken quesadilla. Hopefully Ann will be back with us, and we'll see what happens.
Certainly try.
Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Thank you.